So guys, welcome back to Music with the Hype. Today we are diving into Stogie T's latest album, Anomi, and more specifically, the record that has South Africa talking, Four Horsemen, featuring A-Reece, Nasty C, and Maggz. Before we even get into the verses, let's talk impact, because this song exploded on release. Four Horsemen made history by becoming the first SA hip-hop song to hit over 146k streams on Spotify in its first 24 hours of release. That alone tells you how anticipated this collaboration was. And honestly, this created a bit of controversy because, let's be real, most people went straight to the last track, skipping the rest of the project just to hear A-Reece and Nasty C on the same record. Even I did it, and it kind of takes away from the artistry and the storytelling of the full album. The hype around this collaboration has been building for years, so the curiosity was insane. I even checked out the reaction by Lost in Vegas, and it took them an entire hour just to break down the song. That alone shows how layered and complex the track is. Although they had complaints about the beat not being epic enough for such a legendary lineup. But personally, I think the beat fits perfectly. It's dark, steady, and gives each rapper room to slide. It's more like a boom bap beat. But what do you guys think? Is the beat strong enough for this collab? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. So starting off with where the song kicks off, Nasty C's hook. Right from the beginning, he sets the tone with this spiritual and emotionally charged flow. He's counting life's essentials: 1 life, 2 eyes, 3 spirit, 4 I just wanna eat/strive. But it's more than just numbers. It's about purpose, survival, and ambition. The cadence here is smooth but deliberate. He balances introspection with motivation, blending vulnerability and confidence. The hook asks a universal question: what are you willing to do for your peace? And the delivery makes it feel personal to every listener. It's reflective but also uplifting. It flows seamlessly into Stogie T's verse. And I feel like this hook alone tells you a lot about the song's theme: growth from struggle, discipline, resilience, and facing life head on. It's one of those strongest hooks in modern SA hip-hop. Melodic yet hard-hitting, and sets the perfect tone for the heavyweight verses that follow. For me personally, I honestly think this might be one of the best hooks in modern SA hip-hop. Clean, melodic, and powerful. And jumping into Stogie T's verse, Stogie T is a master at work. I feel like this is a technician showing off. The cadence, delivery, internal rhymes, and wordplay, effortless. His verse touches on growth and evolution, surviving struggle, recognizing your power, and authenticity in a fake industry. He blends religious, historical, political, and street references like it's nothing. Stogie T positions himself as someone who has seen it all, outgrown the noise, and risen above imitators. Stogie T is truly a generational lyricist, and you can feel it here. And now, jumping on Maggz's verse, the beautiful part about it is how Stogie T and Maggz's verses run back to back with no hook in between. It feels like two OGs passing the mic mid-moment. Maggz came in with heavy expectations because he always bought his features. And while the verse didn't hit as hard as many expected, it's still a mature, introspective performance. He speaks about staying consistent, being doubted during tough times, inspiring young rappers, losing legends, the lack of respect in the game, and the question of longevity. It's wise, reflective, and grown. Maybe not explosive, but definitely solid. And now moving on to A-Reece's verse, the lyrical assassin. I feel like his duo with Nasty C, also sharing back-to-back verses with no hook separating them, is also a good one. The arrangement alone makes this feel like a heavyweight showdown. A-Reece pulls up with one of the most talked about verses on the song. Sharp, hostile, confident, and classic Reece. He positions himself as the superior rapper, underrated yet unmatched, someone whose pen ends careers, self-made and immune to hype. He's still sending subliminals though. Still playing chess, still teaching. The delivery and wordplay are crazy. This is Reece in full lyrical mode. I mean, with the caliber of rappers in this collaboration, everyone just had to deliver. And now jumping on to Nasty C, the final verse on the track. At first I thought Nasty C wouldn't have a verse since he handled the hook, but he came back and delivered one of the strongest closing verses in the country this year. And he wastes zero time. No build up, no intro, straight hit.
These niggas think I got racks and then forgot how to rap, like I forgot how to breathe, like I forgot.
He raps like someone who knows people doubted him. He knows he's richer and still more lyrical, has grown mentally and spiritually, is stepping into global superstardom, and is suddenly under pressure but built for it. His verse is confident, philosophical, vulnerable, and technical all in one. He closes the album with a message that hits deep. It's not the time to lose. This feels like a rapper entering a new chapter, not just musically but personally. And jumping on to who had the best verse on Four Horsemen, I just want to rank the verses. And for me, on the first position, I'll put Stogie T, the most technically brilliant and layered verse, effortless wordplay, clever references, and a cadence that demonstrates his mastery. Stogie T blends street wisdom, history, and culture in a way that resonates deeply. And on the second position, I'll put A-Reece, the most aggressive and sharp verse. His pen game is unmatched, with subliminals and direct bars that position him above the competition. Confident, hostile, and lyrical. Classic Reece energy. And on position 3, I'll put Nasty C, the most complete performance overall. Balanced between technical skill, emotion, and philosophical reflection. While he closes the track and also handles the hook, his verse shows growth, vulnerability, and dominance. And last but not least, on position 4, I'll put Maggz. His verse is solid and introspective. He shares wisdom and reflections on the industry, consistency, and legacy. A bit overshadowed by the other heavyweights, but still a mature, thoughtful verse. And with that, you guys can share your rankings of the verses in the comments below and also state who you think had the best verse out there. And lastly, overall, I just want to say, Four Horsemen is the collaboration SA Hip Hop has been waiting years for. OGs, Maggz and Stogie T trading verses back to back, and A-Reece and Nasty C following with no hook separation like two young kings in a lyrical spar. Stogie T delivers mastery, Reece snaps with sharp wordplay, Maggz brings wisdom, and Nasty C closes the entire album with one of the most mature, powerful verses ever. Who do you think had the best performance for you? And did A-Reece and Nasty C's collaboration live up to the hype? Let's talk. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for more real takes on this channel like this one. Until next time, peace out.
Perfect. Perfect.